What is up, you guys? It's your boy TP from TP Media TV. Back like I never left, and today, like a badass child, I gotta take y'all to work. Yeah. Man, look, I know it's been a minute. Forgive me for my absence, because it's been a minute, man. It felt like I had all kind of things going on with life, and I had to get back to work, back on the grind, back on the ball, back on the mission at hand. You know what I'm saying? Staying focused on other things besides just YouTube. You feel me? You got to be consistent in other things in life, which I was. So anyway, like I say, I'm here right now at in Indiana, waiting until next month for the background and everything to go through, so I can go to Miami for the year for my job at the airport and everything. So like right now, I'm just kind of like bouncing around with my company, which is still good because when you job, I'm what's considered a floater. You know, I'm a specialty contractor, so I bounce around because I do multitask, different things. So I'm out here at Ball State University right now. Beautiful ass college, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They just had practice and all this and that, so I got a few little clips of them doing their little drills and everything, but I also was out here doing my thing, so I was more focused on working, so that it is what it is. So I'm out here right now, and basically what I'm doing is, see, we just did some patchwork on the concrete, on the stadium slabs, you know what I'm saying? This is where the bleachers and everything go. So what I'm doing basically is I'm cutting all the backer rod and all the caulk. I think there you go. I'm cutting all the backer rod and all the caulk right here. That's up in there. I gotta cut all this out. You know what I'm saying? Like cut all that out, get it clean. Then we're gonna put new backer rod in it. I was using a caulk cutter, but said forget that. I just went ahead and started using the Sawzall for this. But yeah, like I say, that's what I'm doing. We had took the bleachers off, and we repaired some of the parts of the slab that was messed up. So just getting all this ready. We still got to fix all this up. But like I said, I'm just going out right now, and I'm taking all that out. So how y'all like my farm work, man? I think your boy did a pretty decent job. Let me get a better shot for y'all, man. Now we gotta get this ready to pour too next week, you know. So let me jump down. So what y'all think, man? Man, your boy's a dog, man. Nothing with this to fish, but yeah, man. I think I did a pretty decent job, man. Drop in the comments if y'all think I did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Farming this out, getting ready to pour. We're gonna fill that in. It's about to look nice. You know, I had to keep slowing down because of the rain, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at, y'all. This is where I'm at. So y'all drop in the comments what y'all do for a living. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm curious, you know. Besides YouTube, some of us, you know, might just do strictly YouTube. Some might have 1 and 2 jobs, 3 jobs they doing outside of YouTube. Who knows? Just know that we all have a story to tell. And I'm curious to know what everybody does, you know what I'm saying? Like I say. And I wish I could be more consistent on YouTube and have the free time to do what I want. But like I say, whenever you working 10 hours, 10, 12 hours a day, I'm talking about actual hard labor work, man, it's kind of draining to pick up a camera and do a video because you want it to at least be 5, 10 minutes long. But then also you want to at least have a decent topic to talk about if you meet, you know what I'm saying? Then from there you want to edit it, you know, so it takes a little time. And if you work 12 hours and took your bath and you relax, and you got to try to figure out when you want to get time to take a time for yourself, besides always like doing one thing and jumping on another one. I don't know if I'm making sense, but like I say, you just gotta, the way I look at it, what are you doing with your 1,440 minutes in the day? You know, with your 24 hours. But if you break it down, I think it's what, 1,440 minutes. So what are you doing with those minutes in your day? You know what I'm saying? For you, but also for your purpose. You know, so like I'm out here working for my family, for me, for my future, but also I got my ideas and visions and dreams that I have for YouTube that's taking time. Like I say, like when I get back to Miami, I'll be able to be around one of the guys who's gonna help me with the editing of my interviews, because it's so much content on there that I just don't want to clip it to just drop a certain video. And he better with the editing than me. So like I say, I'm gonna sit back and wait till I get to Miami, maybe at the beginning of next month, and sometime a week later, 2 weeks later, I should have that done. Unless I just get his email and just email it to him. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But like I said, I got a lot of things I'm working on, but also I'm working. So I'm gonna go back to my roots, y'all, because you know it's all about growth. Like I said, I planted my seeds. My plants are starting to grow, but at the same time, as you grow, it takes you from your roots. So sometimes you have to remember, even though you're growing, you still have to remember your roots. And so I have to take it back to my roots, which is tapping in with y'all. So I'm gonna keep trying to tap in daily with y'all, let y'all know how I'm going, give y'all my progress instead of just having this long absence, trying to develop something. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being that potter trying to make that one perfect pot, I'm gonna just go ahead and keep on dropping videos. I'm gonna keep on crafting pots until that perfect pot is ready. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But anyways, about to go ahead and get back to work. My little break is over with, but I'm gonna tap back in with y'all a little longer, a little later. You know what I'm saying? But enjoy some of this content. All right, guys, I'm back. As you can see, I ain't think it was easy as expected, so it kind of took a little longer than expected. But if you're watching the time lapse, it probably looked like it was quick, but bro, it wasn't that easy. But anyway, this is what it's looking like after I'm cutting them all out. You know, see, I'm cutting out this caulk that's up in here and pulling out the caulk in that garage. Then I gotta go back and I gotta grind all in between there, get all that loose rubber, like all that stuff right here that you see. I gotta get all this off the sidewalls because the new material, it won't stick. So I'm gonna have to grind all this, clean it up real good. But right now I'm gonna focus on just taking it all out. And the deal is just to focus on one thing at a time. So I'm gonna take everything off, clean up, then I'll go back and start grinding between everything and cleaning in between the joints. You know what I'm saying? You know, one thing at a time. I'm not gonna overwhelm myself and try to clean it, take out the caulk and clean the joints and prep it and all that. You know, just do one thing at a time. So I'm gonna knock it all out because it's a whole lot to do, trust me. Trust me, it's a whole lot to do. So like I say, the best thing to do is just go ahead and just keep cutting all the way to the top. Well, I'm working the bottoms now, but I'm gonna just cut out all the bottoms while they do the top. There you go up there. And we can see his ass right there. So I'm gonna do the bottom, do my thing, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna rock with it, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tapping in with y'all though. So hope y'all enjoy me tapping in with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Showing my face. I would show the hair and the waves, you know what I'm saying? You know, boy, getting the 360 waves coming, but I'm at work, so I gotta keep my hair covered. Gotta keep my hair covered, you know what I'm saying? Work too hard to look this good, dig. But anyway, it's your boy TP Unfiltered, back like I never left. And I ain't going nowhere because I'm gonna keep on tapping in. I might drop another video later today. Who knows how I'm gonna look whenever I get off and how I'm gonna feel when I get back. You dig? So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe on this video. Do one of the two, do two of the three, or do all three. You dig? Just do something. Keep me going in the algorithm, keep the interactions going. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tap in with y'all later on and we're gonna see what's up, you know? Peace.